Hello, friends and neighbors. Welcome to another production of the program. Here we are on TV. Once again, once a day, every day, turn on the machines and live forever. That's right, here we go. I'm alive again. That's the couch over there. I'm about to go sit in it. You can watch me go. You can call the number up there. It's 360-364-384. Or you can go to YDHWM.com. Get on the meet, which I just turned on. Those up sounds. The bong. And now that's going. Now this is going. Come over here to sit and eat and maybe a little talking if I have time. Mostly the sitting and eating. I got a burrito. I get the burrito with green sauce, and this time they gave it to me on the side. And I hope that it's both on the side and in the thing. When it's on the side, it makes me think that maybe it's not in the thing. Well, we're gonna have to look. I lost my bottle. I don't know where my liquor bottle is. Things are moving around. Now the liquor bottle is gone. I gotta find another one or buy some liquor. Okay, can I just get a bottle? Anybody a heavy drinker? Like, I'm still drinking my grandmother's, from my grandmother's liquor bottles, and she's dead. So who's gonna drink the liquor to get my new bottles going? Not Andrew. Grandma's dead, Andrew shouldn't drink, so. We'll see. We'll see where I get there. I'm gonna have to look at a plastic bottles. Like a chump. It's Tuesday, right? Yesterday, on Monday, I would do a program here at the studio at nighttime, around 8:30, 9 o'clock. It was a bit of a party yesterday. It was James, Heather, Mississippi John, and Yellowfellow. All at the same time. Yellowfellow's watching that dog. What was the dog? I don't know. I gotta put this green sauce on here. They gave me this green sauce, now I gotta use it. Maybe too much, too saucy. Saucy! After the program, last night I went home to my residence to go lay my head, watch some TV, read a little bit. I'm reading, like, doing this thing where I'm reading a fiction book and a non-fiction book, and by the time I know I'm getting close to finishing the one, I'm looking for my next one. And there's a book of fiction that comes out on the 3rd of August, which is in 6 days. I'm reading non-fiction right now, but I'm almost done with it. I'm in a bit of a conundrum here because I want to read this other book on the 3rd. I got to finish out this current book, which is nonfiction, and then a fiction, and then a nonfiction, and another fiction. Or am I going to try to wait out the last one for like 6 days, which is a long time. I don't know if I'll be able to wait them out. So I'm in a pickle. I'm either gonna read 2 fictions in a row, or I could just wait. Like, there's no reason to start on this new one. Like, most of the books I've been reading are older books. That I've been discovering somehow. So, this next one, I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna work out. I might have to wait. Reading the book, watching some TV, doing some sleeping. I had the day off today, so I slept in pretty good. And then I went out to the movies. I'm going to the movies a lot again. Hopefully I don't die. We'll see. We'll see if I die from the virus, but I probably won't die. But hopefully I won't spread the virus. But I guess, does it really make that much of a difference? Everybody's doing it. Oh, I don't know about morality anymore, but I'm riding the bus to the movie theater. I watched the movie Pig with Nicolas Cage. I don't know, not too popular of a movie. I don't know if it's even in the thing on like is it even in the streamers? There's a movie that Yellow Fellow told me about called I think it's called Mr. Nobody. So I kind of wanted to watch it, but it was before the vaccine time. But I wonder if they're going to be in trouble, or not in trouble, but like money times, or what. Yeah. So I woke up today, and I have anything to do, and I just looked at the movie schedule like the old times. What looks good? And then I just go see it. I don't know what it is really. It was okay. It was pretty good. When I got in there, during the trailers, there was all these crazy lines on the screen and stuff. So I had to go talk to somebody. I went and talked to somebody. Said, there's a bunch of lines on the screen, and then they have all the radios. They're all on the walkie-talkies, which I had some walkie-talkies. I should get them back out. Those are pretty fun to have. Like, hello, walkie-talkie radio station. Maybe I'll bring them out. Maybe it's time to live. But I talked to somebody else, and they walkie-talkie people, and they fixed it. Ended up fixing it, but they had to start the movie over. But I did see the test screens. It's been like this since they switched over to digital movies. Like, when did they do this? It was like 2008, maybe. Was it 2010? I don't know when they switched over to from film to digital. They didn't want to make a big deal out of it. They're like, goodbye film. So they want digital to be good. But ever since then, it's like, why am I going to the movies even if I can just stay home and tell myself that it's about the sound system or something, but I can just get a better sound system. But I don't know. They turned it off, the projector off, and then they ran a bunch of tests. Like color bars, and it was like I saw the blue screen, like a VCR, and I saw a bunch of color bars, and they did like checker patterns and all the colors separately, and then they started the movie over from the movie part, skipped the trailers. So, you know what is real anymore. It was weird. But they gave me a movie pass. And I'll get to go back to movies for free if I really want to. I guess they make the money from the popcorn anyway. I did eat popcorn, and I was thinking about going to Walmart after the movie because I was thinking about buying more vitamins. I'm thinking about buying fiber pills now. I was talking about it yesterday. Fiber. That's like fiber uppercut, like Saget, you know, from Street Fighter, like Bob Saget. Fiber uppercut. And then I was gonna get potentially fiber pills and this stuff called I forgot what it's called, but it's something supposed to make you relax. Because I was thinking about vitamins a lot but with James and Heather yesterday, so I went online and did the what kind of vitamins should I take quiz, and they told me about this hour blah 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 stuff, but they did not tell me to get fiber pills, but that's just on my own. But here's a little bit. Is this a little bit of irony? The popcorn made me feel a little bit ill, and so I didn't want to go to Walmart to buy fiber pills. I was thinking about. I wasn't really wanting to buy them anyway. I was kind of just trying to like get through the day, and I had a plan like before the movie, and then after the movie, I was in the air. Without a real reason to, I would have gone to the store and pushed through. I wasn't that ill. I kind of knew I was going to get ill because I, that popcorn. So that happened to me, and I'm like, I know this is not going to make me feel great, but I'm doing it anyway. So I did do that. I ate it all. And then I got back on the bus, so I was really going to ride the bus to get to Walmart, and then I had to get another bus to come back here, so I ended up just coming back here instead of going over there. But, for the past, yesterday, I got this water system where I'm filling up the jugs from the well, and then they're either coming here or they're going to my home. And the system's a little bit flawed. I gotta remember to take all the bottles and I fill up the bottles and then take them either home or here, and I drink them all, and then I fill them up again. And then it's not a real set system. It's just a loose system of filling bottles and taking them here in my home. But all the empties ended up at my home and not here. And I think it was even on Sunday I was like looking around for it, and I couldn't find my other water bottle, and I found it out later after watching this Friday that it wasn't even here at all. Maybe it was the heat. But it's hot now. The movie theater was nice though. It was dark and cool. The bus was cool also. It's hot in here right now. In the studio a little bit hot, and still don't feel 100% after eating that popcorn, but I gotta eat all those vitamins because I'm eating this burrito. The burrito's pretty good. It's maintaining structural integrity as of now. But the foil's a little bit loose. I'm a little bit concerned about the structural integrity of this burrito. But I gotta go back over there. I'm gonna eat those pills. Here we go. I'm gonna get the fan pointed at me because it's pretty hot. All right. Oh, gotta do this. See who called today? Probably just Yellow Fella, if anybody. My brother's at work. Maybe we'll call Fairly Producer. Oh yeah, Yellow Fella left even more messages. That's good. My brother's at work right now. the burrito's supposed to help me fix my stomach feeling. So all the vitamins. I'm gonna eat all these vitamins. Maybe I drink a good amount of water.
Hi, you've reached
How many ounces is
Silver.
that one?
I can't come to the phone right now, but if you leave me a nice message, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks.
Thank you. Hey, Freddie. This is the program. Hi, how are ya? You can call us back here. You have about 45 minutes. Remember on Sunday when I was looking for the water bottle? Well, it wasn't even here. I don't know what I thought. I was overheated. And maybe, I think we might have been talking about like searching for water and not being able to find it and then not doing some weird things. Well, they happened. Those things happened. I didn't get them. Okay. Bye-bye. I got 8 pills. I was thinking about upping it. Fiber pills, you take like 5 of them, which makes some sense. Because like, how can you fiber be in a pill, but when you take like 5 pills, then it makes a little more sense. Wow. Trying to catch up to you, yellow fella. Maybe it's during the week.
Hi. I'm walking around farm area, country land. I'm looking at this tree, certain tree that I like. I'm out on the main road. Once you leave my mom's, been spending a lot of time there at my mom's. I'm drinking a seltzer water, a LaCroix. I really like seltzer water. I made a weird meal for myself. I had pita chips, and I had fake mozzarella cheese. So I melted some tomato slices and some refried beans and water and fake mozzarella cheese with sriracha in there and some pepper, and I just cooked that, and then I put it on top of pita chips.
What?
And then I added some more hot sauce.
Crazy
and
nachos?
I put avocado on top. And it was weird. Where's my brother out? And we had some hot sauce, carrot dogs. Carrots that were marinated, seasoning. The packaging and the carrot dogs.
What?
But I'm happy you saw Space Jam. And I hope you watch it again. I was gonna go watch it again the other day, but I changed my mind. So, yeah. Didn't feel like it. Yesterday, I guess. So, I'm just walking around because I feel out of breath. I need to walk more, I suppose. Need to exercise more. Walking. I just walk. Walk all the time. Start walking.
Where are you going?
Start walking around. More. Hi, I'm about to go to the grocery store to get some stuff from my grandparents, and I have to go to the bathroom, so I'm going to call you back. Dog, microphone, camping, electric, shampoo, bracelet, eyeball, Donovan, McNabb, Boston, sleeping aid, sponge bath, beef, Walmart, microphone, Thomas, Eeyore, Carnival, dashboard, wallet, hard drive, steering wheel, scissors, locomotive, engineer, quality, brazier,
What is this, word association?
cartoons, electricity, and solvent. Soda gun, switchblade, childbirth, clientele, eagle.
Eagle.
Confetti, Irish Springs, watermelon, tires, tree, bicycle, guacamole, Mexico, and bath bomb, let me think, herpes, Honda,
Honda.
the alt-right,
Word association. Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Hey.
I mean, sure. Hi.
Hey.
I'm in my car
Why?
visiting my grandparents today, and I went to the grocery store
How's
to
that?
get them a few items, and now I'm back in my car. I got them some fresh fruit. Got my grandparents some fresh fruit. Hold on. I'm trying to pack.
Hold on.
Trying to get out of here. I have to get some gas.
What am I holding on for?
I'm backing out of my parking space. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
To get situated. Yeah, I have to get some gas. I just took a turmeric shot. There's like fresh orange juice and turmeric and like lemon juice. I don't know. Turmeric does something to help you out. You know, these chips that have like flaxseed and stuff are like healthy chips. From snob. I only get like organic, healthy stuff most of the time.
Organic health chips, huh?
You know, I'd be healthy. I want to be healthy.
Is it working?
I want to be healthy.
Is it working?
Eating my chips. I like these chips.
I want to be healthy.
They're tasty.
Chips.
I've been thinking about the coronavirus.
Yeah. Wait a minute, virus.
A new variant. Of the pizza. Yeah. I'm still eating these chips. My cousin refuses to get vaccinated.
Why?
He has a pregnant wife,
Oh man.
so that's not good. But you can't really say anything to him.
He gave you a car?
Like, you're not gonna get him to do the right thing because he's kind of stubborn. But that's what it is. I'm giving up. Because he just gets mad and listen.
Yeah, it's like, what are you gonna do? Well, that was all the messages from Sunday. Should we call him? Or should I call somebody else and look at some tape stuff? Ring a ding ding, yellow fellow.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hello, yellow fellow. Program. You can call us back. I'm listening to a bunch of your messages today. How many am I gonna get through today? I got through all the Sundays, and now I'm gonna start on Mondays. And then there's today, so I might get through all of them today. Gonna leave some more after that.
I'm brushing my teeth. Yeah. I'm brushing my teeth right now. Can you hear me okay? Probably a little hard to hear me because I'm on work and I'm off, so call you off later. Hey, I have Jarvis out on a walk. And in this neighborhood, there's some trucks going by, like construction guys, and I really want some breakfast, like a normal breakfast. I want like an omelet. I've just been eating odds and ends things. I just had a cold jar of soup that I brought over to this house because there wasn't that much food here. And I cut my finger. Jarvis, come on. Jarvis. Jarvis, come on. Stop. Jarvis. Oh my God, stop. Jarvis,
Finger.
come on. I cut my finger on the, like the metallic lid thing on like a jar of soups. I just brought my hand down and I had it pointing right up. So
pull up, don't get MRSA.
They're bleeding a good amount. I don't think enough where I had to worry about it, but
MRSA? Yeah, but you gotta clean that.
Yeah, I've been feeling pretty anxious.
Ding 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 down, boo, my pop, hey, her, ding ding, ding about it, double three on the door. Còn nói gì cũng nó hơi mềm mà một vấn đề trong tại tại bộ. Xong rồi mấy cái chuẩn bị xong em ơi đừng thấy heo vào full locket down. Locket thế có perma sama nó mà mắm xin đá lẩu và bà lắc tụ. Sunday was from the Honda, from the after from the one Honda, a month. Man kan man Monday måste liksom pampanto for each month ma hela kuto. Who won the chiba? I want to say
Go watch that episode.
Actually, the turn to that song for Tom from Dante.
Google Translate's pretty weird on this.
Bronta Rico.
Olympics, office, coffee, squirrel, Game Boy, inspiration, begging, sunglasses, lock, turntable, triumphant, insect, weight class, turntable,
Harishimondo.
tree ball, carrot, wound, clarify, giant, nirvana, carrot, whale, compulsion, dishonesty, tomato, beautiful, carrot, outfit, hallway, uncomfortable, happy, nervous, ice cream, tension, luxury, gratitude.
Words, y'all fella?
Hey, you ever find a new job?
Right.
Did you ever get that government job?
I might get it still, it's on the edge.
Getting ready to go out the door. You know about the Olympics? There's Olympics going on in Japan. And
I heard.
I put the Olympics on for the dog when I'm leaving the house. I was playing the program, but after a certain point they stopped letting the episodes replay on the TV. So I'm just going to leave the Olympics. Olympic dog. Olympic dog.
Olympic dog. Olympic dog.
Olympic dog.
Harishimingo. Tanama Kombe.
Hey, I'm leaving a message to get on TV. I came across that episode from 2018 where you were speaking in gibberish the whole time.
Yeah, how was that?
Very good.
Oh.
It seems like there's a lot
Hello,
more
Johnny.
episodes.
Hey, I think there might be
Another
a
year.
little bit of audio interference
What?
from like
In the
maybe a
2018
microphone that
playlist
is
where you're kind of on your
Yeah. How about now?
phone.
I fixed it. I think I fixed it.
nice.
Oh, and where are you? Let's see. I'm looking at you on the thing. It's like a, can be deceiving.
Here I am.
I was like looking at you on the other monitor, you know?
Yeah,
But then you weren't on over here. And everybody else is like,
I'm
hey,
here.
I'm not seeing that.
Here
I
I
was
am.
seeing it. How are you?
I'm eating a burrito that I made this burrito, but then it like split open. I think I put too much filling in it.
I call that structural integrity.
Yeah.
Remember
lack
that?
of-
Remember when I woke up in a burrito like a month ago?
I don't remember.
It was one of the most memorable things that has happened to me in a while.
Very memorable.
I dropped the burrito, and then when I opened it back
no.
up, it was loose, and then it fell apart. And then once it was apart, it was like a pile of beans and rice and meat.
Yeah, I used to make burritos all the time, and this is the first time I've made one at home for a long time.
Yeah.
And I guess I didn't do it right.
Oh, Yellow Bell's here. I was just talking to or listening to all his messages. Hello?
Hello.
I was just
And
listening
you
to
have to
I've been listening to your
comments on
messages.
YouTube.
I did.
I listened to a lot of them. I was almost all the way through.
Wait, couldn't hear. Here.
You can't hear?
I was watching live, and it was just you sitting at the computer. You couldn't hear the message.
What? How about now?
I'm going a little nuts.
You're talking about
What's
my my gibber episode from 2018. Remember that?
That was I just happened to come across it.
Yeah. How do you like
That
that?
was good.
That day when I started
I
the
liked it a lot. I was showing it.
I stumbled on my words immediately, and then I just went with it for an hour.
Yeah. That's what I assumed happened. That's what it seemed like happened.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure, but
I was supposed to say a thing, but then I was like, and then I just like kept going.
Oh yeah.
I didn't stop.
That was impressive for sure. But the next impressive thing is the next day. You did it again, or at least you kept going. Maybe you didn't go the whole time the next day.
Did?
Yeah.
Did you? Oh, because I was thinking about watching the very next episode to see if there was any commentary.
I think the next one, at very least, it begins with gibberish. I can't remember now, but I do remember it was
I was like on the edge of doing that forever.
Yeah.
I had the episode. I was just at my mom's, and I was playing the episode on her TV in the living room, and I think she had a little bit too much wine, and it was just because you couldn't hear my message. So you were just like sitting there, like at the computer, like eating or whatever, just like with the lights going and everything. And she was like, "Wait, what's going on here? Can he see me? Can he hear me? Can he see what I'm doing?" Like she thought it was some sort of like Zoom or something.
It was a video call, yeah.
And I was like, "No." Me and my brother were watching this. Like, "No, he's." Like, you can call him, but, like, he can't see you. It has nothing to do with the TV. The TV doesn't have that capability. And then she went into, like, the other room. And something you were responding to something I said in my message.
Yeah.
You went in there or something like that. And then she was like, "Wait, see, he's talking about me."
Whoa.
Like, yeah.
That was just now?
And it's hard to explain to her after that point that you weren't actually like aware of what was going on.
Yeah. Well, maybe I am aware of what's going on.
Maybe.
That's why I've done this. I'm existing everywhere I exist in video. I can perceive.
Yeah, but once again, my mom made some little comment. It's like, "Wow, very entertaining. It's just sitting there."
Yeah.
She always has something to say about the program.
Oh, your mom watches the program.
She does reluctantly, yeah.
Parents just don't understand.
No, they don't.
Entertaining is not the goal here. We're trying to
So where are you going now, yellow fella? You were there with your mom. He was watching the show, and then now you're driving.
Back to Jarvis. Hey, there's a train. Do you guys want to see the train?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Uh-oh. What happened? Oh, I don't know. Oh, there it is. I see it. Wow. Where's it
Let
going?
me get it. Look at that real good view.
Where's it going? Well, Yellow, you were asking me if I'm going to get this job.
Yeah.
But I have a weird thing. Maybe I'll just talk about this on the program, even though it's not really private. I don't know who's going to see this.
I think I have an idea already.
You do? Well, what do you think?
I think you wouldn't pass the drug test because of weed. Is that it?
That's not it.
Oh, no.
What are you implying?
I already know.
Well, the thing is, so they today sent me another email, and they said that I'm like, I don't know, tentatively giving me a job, and then they give me a date. They're like, this is the date that you would start if you get this job.
Uh-huh.
But it's in like 2 weeks, basically. So it's like, what do you mean tentatively? Are you giving me this job or not? Because I got to tell my other job. And so I'm like, I don't know what to do. I got to email them and be like, so give me the job or not? Like, you know?
Wait, it's tentative?
Tentative still. They still got to like go do more paperwork. But they gave me a date anyway. But they gave me a date for like 2
We're
weeks.
tentatively giving you the job. Here's, like, you start on this day.
If you get the job.
Oh.
And it's only in like 2 weeks.
Do you think you could do both jobs at the same time? Like,
Not
while
at
you're making sandwiches, you could be, like, helping people?
Yeah, not at the exact same time. But maybe in the same life. But that would be a lot of work.
I would say you have to. Yeah, I wouldn't place your like. I wouldn't.
What?
Bet
Don't
that,
quit.
that
Don't
would
quit your
be-
day job for another day job.
Yeah. Does your job know that you're looking for another job?
What?
Does your current job know that you're doing this?
Nope.
That you're looking around.
They don't know.
Right. They sure would know if any of them watch your TV show.
They would, but
they
they
keep saying
don't.
things like, well, Kenny, it's been a tough time, but at least we've got you.
Yeah.
Right.
Ah. So we're gonna
Do
see.
they know?
But I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might tell them to tell me if I got the job or not. Be like, come on.
I would say that's perfectly reasonable.
But
You
they
could
got,
put your 2 weeks notice in, and if they tell you you don't get it, and you say, never mind, I was just kidding.
oh yeah,
I
then
wouldn't
they'll
do that either.
be. Yeah. All
I
right.
don't know about that.
Well, it might be. I think that's what I'm leaning towards right now.
It's just putting your 2 weeks in.
Well, then what? It's like then it's awkward at your job after that. But I guess it's not.
I mean, if you're straightforward with them and just tell them
All right.
I don't know. I would just say don't say anything yet to your current job, and ask the new thing if they can just commit.
It's
or
maybe
whatever.
gonna be a phone job, and I can like walk around on the phone.
Yeah. Maybe this is a test from the interview thing, and they want to see if you'll be true to your old job. Like, they want you to say, like, oh, I need to give my old job at least 2 weeks' notice.
Wait, what's the
Until
new
then,
thing?
The new thing is call center for the government.
Is do what for the government?
Call center.
Call center? Like what kind of calls?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's confidential.
Yeah, but it might be confidential. Also, I don't really know what I'm signing up for.
Right.
But I just like recently just like dumped did a job dump where I just like applied to all the jobs, and then I was like, this job, and they called me back. I'm like, which job was this even?
Would it be like a step up for you?
Yeah, we'll see what happens though. I don't know. It's weird. What'd you eat for dinner?
I made tofu. I made tofu with onions and garlic and pepper, and I had some seasonings like curry and stuff. Oh, and I added spinach and mushroom, and I ate that with some toast and avocado.
Oh, just a bunch of stuff mixed together, huh?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Your cousin doesn't want to get the vaccine, right?
Yeah, was I talking about that yesterday?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you left in your message.
Oh, was I?
I lost my liquor bottle, Freddie.
What?
My liquor bottle is missing.
I kind of poked around trying to find it today. I didn't see it.
Oh, you did? You were here today?
Yeah, I'm trying to set up an audio or a video, like mobile video setup, but I need a microphone.
I really want to get some like junky food right now.
I have microphones in my house. What?
I really want to go to like get like a Domino's pizza.
Your cousin. Yeah. So what are you gonna do about your cousin or people that won't get the vaccine?
I won't do a whole lot. You know,
the new job will be work from home also.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's. And then if you maybe like be sure to have your studio at your house, you don't have to really go anywhere then.
Yeah, then I'm just not gonna leave the house anymore.
That might be. Would you like that?
I don't know if it's not a matter of liking that. Or
you have to at least go on walks to stay sane.
To stay sane?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get one of those you know those things that like shock you, and then you get muscles?
No. I don't.
I don't know if they work very well, but they're supposed to like stimulate your muscles to give you muscles, and it shocks you a little
I
bit.
know that those things that are like the ones that kind of went around your waist and they like shake you, like
yeah, like a Pee Wee Herman thing.
Yeah, that doesn't
like
work.
Victor, what do you call those things? A corset? Like a corset?
Well,
it was like it looked like you stood on a treadmill, but then it like has these bands that go around your waist and like shake you.
Yeah, they had that on Pee Wee's Playhouse.
Yeah, that's like Kellogg's health guy. Is that gonna? Yeah, is that like? It's supposed to like get rid of your fat or something?
Yeah, it's supposed to. It's kind of. It claims the same thing that the electroshock one does.
So I'm just gonna
stimulate your muscles.
I'm just gonna get one of those belt shakers and electric muscle growers, and then not ever get up.
Wait, is this a, let me see here. Is this a good visual?
It's just like you flashing in and out of lights.
Yeah.
Why come your cousin doesn't want the vaccine?
I might scare one of their neighbors if I do this. Wait, what?
How come your cousin doesn't want the vaccine?
Why doesn't he want to get it?
Yeah.
Because he thinks he's really like religious. He thinks it goes against God's plan. It's not natural. He doesn't trust the government.
Is he?
Which, like I don't. See, it's I don't know. On one hand, like I do think that it's not completely surprising that people don't trust the government. So I have some sympathy for people who don't want to do this. Like on one hand, it's like I get it. You know what I mean? Like people, the government has lied a lot to people. So it's kind of it's like important for people to get the vaccine. Most likely, it's the right thing to do. But then I don't blame people on the other hand for being skeptical.
Yeah, but then they die. Then they.
I know. I'm not saying it's good. It's just like what do you get when you lead a country the way the country has been led for a few decades of like weirdness now, and then you tell people it's the same people telling you to do this important thing. It's like I see where you lose people. It makes sense to me.
Yeah. Does your cousin go to the doctor?
I think he does. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like there's always been this like religious anti-medicine.
Yeah.
What do they call it? Like Christian scientists? Is that what they call it?
Yeah, he believes that like the Adam and Eve story is like true.
Like not a metaphor?
No, he thinks it like happened.
Like,
he thinks dinosaurs like were alive like a couple thousand years ago, or like a couple hundred years ago. Or, I don't know what he thinks. Like 2,000 years ago. Yeah.
It's confusing.
So he's just kind of dumb, huh?
What are you, Freddy?
I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
It's confusing.
That was the meanest Freddy has ever been. As far as I know.
I just think it's funny because there's so much like
I would agree with you.
that dinosaurs couldn't literally even survive in the atmosphere, like like at the time period that they think that they were. It's just like
I tried to find the video, but he showed me some like pseudoscience video. Like
when do they think that the dinosaurs lived?
Like maybe 3,000 or 4,000 years ago. That's the
when
very
did they actually live?
I think a lot longer ago than that.
And what
like
is that?
it's closer to. I heard something like we're closer to existing with the Tyrannosaurus than the Tyrannosaurus is like to existing with like the Triceratops or something like that.
What was going on 3,000 years ago?
So 3,000 years ago?
Or whenever they think the dinosaurs were going. Like Caesar?
I don't know. Egypt or something?
Egypt?
Well, he thinks that like everything like BC, whenever like BC started, like according to the Bible, that's when like all the creatures came around, including the dinosaurs.
2,000 years ago? But what isn't like the Bible? Doesn't the Bible talk about BC times like a lot?
Yeah.
Seems like the Bible would be half BC time.
Is the implication that dinosaurs like died in the flood or something, or what?
Yeah, he thinks something like that. Yeah. That's it.
Like they didn't.
I'm remembering
he's like,
the video.
Get all the animals on the ark except for dinosaurs.
I think it was just okay. So dinosaurs were around 245.
Who's making this stuff up?
Million years ago.
Like, it's not like definitely not like Bible stuff.
Yeah.
Not like what's it, maybe like Martin Luther, you know, from the guy that put those things on the doors, you know?
Yeah.
That guy didn't know about dinosaurs.
Yeah, guy.
He didn't know about dinosaurs, but he was into Jesus. So like, who's making up all this dinosaur stuff?
Why isn't there a religion about dinosaurs that has like dinosaurs involved? Like, because they have like the one the celebrities like that talks about like spaceships and stuff.
Oh, what?
There should be a religion.
Yeah, the
Scientology
religion. Yeah.
Yeah, there should be a religion that's based around like dinosaurs being like heavenly beings.
Dinosaurs are I think they look like birds and not like Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Do you think there's still any more dinosaurs in the world?
Yeah, they're chickens.
Yeah.
No, I mean like big ones.
Chicken were ostriches. And eagles. They're like chickens and raptors. If there was like a giant chicken that was the size of a raptor, it would be a raptor.
I think we've talked about that. I think we've gotten on the dinosaur topic before on this show.
Talking about chickens.
Deja vu, yeah.
I am pretty interested in the relationship between velociraptors and chickens.
Are you?
I think I put it in the book.
It's the interior of my car. Look.
Hey, that's your religious cousin's car, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for the car.
And then I'm gonna badmouth you on TV.
Yeah.
Oops. Yeah.
I've talked to him on the phone.
I apologize for my statement.
No, it's okay. He wouldn't.
What kind of?
He's not a fan of the show.
Yeah, that makes sense. What kind of church does he go to?
Baptist.
Baptist. Regular Baptist, not Southern Baptist, huh?
Not
Eastern Baptist.
Not the like. Yeah, I guess.
Are you no longer going to the AA, or is that you're not supposed to talk about it?
What? This the mysterious adult meetings, I guess.
Yeah, because I should be your higher power.
Yeah, the higher power thing. I got a lot of relief when they told me that I don't have to have it.
You should have it. It
away
should
in
be
my
the
mind.
program.
What do I do if the program, God forbid, goes away?
Well,
Then I'd be kind of.
there's 3,965 episodes.
That's true. Every night I'll pray to an episode.
Yeah. Yeah. If anything, God forbid, like you said, what happened to me, then you start watching the.
Oh,
You
the
can't
reruns.
referring to you. It's getting a little loopy.
Start watching the reruns. Where's Jarvis? He made it home? Or made it to that house?
Yeah. How much longer is that in the episode?
5 minutes. We gotta record messages of the future. Did we do that yet? No?
All right.
Here goes. Oh, where's
Say hi,
Jarvis? Let's get Jarvis on there.
Yeah, we'll get him. Hold on.
Go get him, and then
Alright.
we'll put him on messages of the future.
Alright.
Look at 2017 also.
I'm being OCD and checking
Are you eating
everything.
your burrito, Freddy?
I already ate it.
You know, it's weird. It was really weird when I dropped the burrito and then I was eating it with a fork
Oh
on
yeah,
a
the
plate.
structural integrity. Wait,
Yeah,
Freddie, you know
yeah,
about the
that's
structural
right,
integrity?
But it like,
Freddie, you
was
know
also-
about that?
it like.
I don't know about that, I guess. I thought I was keeping up with all the episodes, but
No, structural integrity. But it like demystified
That
a
was a big deal
burrito
for a
too.
while.
You're like eating a burrito, like this is great. I don't know what's in there, but it's just so great. When it like opens up and it's just like a pile of beans and rice and meat, it's like sad. It's like
yeah. Do you think? Are you saying that the structural, is, like, basically part of the taste of the burrito? Like, 'cause
I think
it
it
wasn't as good as I did not enjoy eating my burrito with a fork.
it's a part of it.
Yeah.
It's definitely
Yeah,
a big
you
part of the
need to have-
experience. And
Then it's like a salad with some like and the area like red.
I don't know, it's like the Emperor's New. Is it like the Emperor's New Clothes or something? But it's actually good. Like
What?
it's like the Emperor's New Clothes. But the Emperor has a really nice ass.
Ew. Let's not get crass here.
Yeah. But then I'm saying, you know, he's naked. The Emperor. And you're like, the Emperor has no clothes, but it's still fine, you know?
Yeah.
I think
There's no clothes.
maybe getting
That's
that.
fine.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's me.
Let's keep this TV appropriate here.
All
Alright.
right. I got to do the message. I got to go. I'm
Oh,
gonna go
look
with
at
my
that.
dog.
Jarvis is here.
Is he there now?
Everything-
Oh,
You hear him?
yeah.
Yeah, he's. Yeah. Hey Jarvis.
Oh, yeah,
wait,
okay,
that's
ready,
not
here we go.
Jarvis. That's me.
Hey, future, it's us. The past.
Hey, Jarvis has something to say. Come here, Jarvis. Come here. He's got his toy in his mouth.
What do you got to
Jarvis
say,
is
Freddy?
whining.
Ready?
Oh yeah. Structural integrity of the burrito was not good today.
It was good today. It was bad in the past. Bye, future.
Jarvis is crying for his scary teacher.
You gotta go, Freddy? We got 3 minutes left.
Oh, I don't have enough time. I gotta go.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Jarvis.
I saw the
Oh my
movie.
God, he pulled my headphones out.
I saw the movie Pig today.
I saw you talking about that. Yeah.
Oh, you did? You've been
I
watching
wanna
the whole
see
time,
that.
huh?
Yeah, I want to see that too.
I saw it. It was pretty good.
I'm making some. We're gonna make some. I got some fabric Sharpies and some blank T-shirts. I'm gonna make some T-shirts for my friend's band.
Yeah, I have some shirts that I just wrote words on with a regular Sharpie, and now they're all crazy.
Like recently?
Yeah, you can see me wearing it if you can see.
Oh. Oh, Jarvis is upset because he wants to go outside.
Oh, Jarvis, you better take him out. What's your
You got
friend's
the,
band called?
Snoozer.
Yeah, they good?
Yeah.
They're not
Yeah.
boring, snoozing?
It's up to you.
What are they doing? They're gonna go on tour?
Well, they have a show at a skate park on Friday. I don't really do that stuff anymore. Like go to shows and stuff, but I'll go because it's them.
Seems like shows and skateboards are looking for 12-year-olds.
Right. You're right. Yep. But
Under 12 can't get vaccinated.
right. If I show up and it's just 12-year-olds and me and my like 30-year-old friends, I'll probably turn around.
How old's the band?
I mean, I would start to see them. I would go to their shows when I was in high school. Yeah, they're good.
Snoozers.
Yeah, snoozers. I'm gonna write their name on the shirts, and then I might just draw like chickens alone. That's my idea. Which is good. What month? July of 2021.
Yep, it's July. Yep, your messages. We're getting down to it. Oh, we only about 2 minutes left.
Well, let's listen.
Oh, actually, well, there is it though.
All right.
We only got 2 messages to listen to now though. They gotta leave 10 more.
How'd you catch up that well? That good, that fast?
It usually happens because like Mondays and like Fridays, just Tuesdays are the slower days. So.
I've realized that too. Well, I hope I can hear it when I play the episode.
All right, well, I think it should be on the tapes. It might not be on the live stream, but it should be on the tape. So it should be watch the not the live stream, the other one.
Okay. All right.
All right. Here's the credits.
All right.
Leave 10 messages.
Yeah, I will.
Thanks for watching. It's Tuesday. Goodbye. We're on TCTV channel 22. Are you gonna do the descriptions? 11:32. Check it out. Yeah, YDHWM on YouTube.
Oh right, I need to do that. Yeah.
Yeah. 360-36304. I thought kind of when you were doing your one word, like free association things, I thought you were doing a description of some sort. YDHWM.com.
Maybe.
Split Horizon's a good song. Thank you. TCTV, The Baby, Dirty Fabulous, Uncle Books, 4-Star Video, Mark Car Player, Mountain Boy, Northwest, Rebecca, Stop.com, Thurston County, Washington State, USA. Thank you. And viewers, it's you you're watching. Thank you.
Alright, I'll go my studios. Oh, this dog got into the food. Oh my god.
Oh my god, John. Hell yeah, dog.
Bad dog.
Bye.